in Rhode Island.
What-
It is
what-
very nice here. It is like 60, 62-ish. I spent the afternoon in the woods, which was nice. There's just woods behind the hotel. And I was like, I'm going to walk back there. And I did.
Would
Maybe
you say,
ill-advised, but yeah.
you feel so comfortable that you might even say, I am Providence, or?
I would not say that. No, I would not.
I mean, I don't know anyone who would.
No.
I guess it's nice to have the option, right?
It is, yeah. Yeah, we're about half an hour south of Providence. It's, very pleasant. Leaves are turning. You don't get that. Cool. Yeah, so we are minus Nick tonight. And yeah, so I did not take notes or go through the last episode. So
we have a transcript.
As I recall, y'all were the first episode ended with y'all getting taunted by BRB, who said that you were chumps and could not skate the golden jungle.
I mean,
so you
fair.
went to the golden jungle and did that. I ported over there and got across a psychic alligator infested river. Had a cool party. What character names? Andromeda did a skate off with who was it from BRB? I think it was Whiplash and Smoke Doom. Y'all had cool party time. The psychic alligators followed Guts back because you had used your jacket to mesmerize them, and BRB bugged it. They grabbed
new friends.
Yeah, new friends, new less enemies.
They hate us a little less than they used to.
They do. Grabbed Tally and took her home, them home, and y'all got out. There was swinging over things and jumping over alligators and quicksand.
Bingo, the Robo-Dog came and just stared at me as I was thinking.
Here's a grappling hook. Here's a grappling hook. Do you like this? But anyway, good time was had by all. And we used the backup port device to get home, which apparently is not what that does. So we're going to say that
why it blew up.
Yeah, burned out, blew up, and I think Spike is taking some repair stuff instead of that.
Yeah, I was thinking of either hacking tools or repair tools. Can't decide which.
Oh, right. I recorded an online video passive aggressively taunting DRB. Wishing the best of luck on their recovery.
From those sick burns.
What? Do I reset turbo at this point, or is turbo just?
That's right before the run. Right before the run.
Okay, never mind. I also gave myself the raw talent of charming people into going our way.
Yeah.
Did you all take your individual style bonuses? For your characters?
Yeah.
We did, and we gave some of it to the crew too, I think.
Yeah. So
that's right, because I think we all did downtime after, but Ben did not.
Yeah, started on that. So Tally, what's your downtime? What's your you got a +1 style after runs where you show passion or empathy. Do you feel like you did either of those things while you were there?
I did. Feel like, yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and take that. Yeah, so we did a little bit of downtime. Do you two remember what things you took?
Well, like I said, I used the swagger trait beat to take the raw talent skill. I also added hard light upscaling to the jacket, which means I can roll to temporarily augment my jacket with useful hard light ornaments such as glowing tentacles, giant polygonal fists, or briefly serviceable wings.
Fantastic.
I took grinding and a goal, so I took some materials or whatever, which let me install weapons on Bingo, and I gave some to the crew as well.
Nice.
And I still need to fill in. I took a trait, the skill. It says you've spent hours and hours practicing blank. If this could help you with an action, you can mark 1 trouble to upgrade a 1 to 3 to a 4 to 5.
Trash
I have not-
talking, trash talking.
Is that what you're suggesting for the blank?
Yes, yes.
Oh, it's pretty
Oh.
good. It's pretty good.
Cool. So I think each of these beats are supposed to actually be like little scenes. So we can do that this time. We can work those
Oh, sure.
into some fun stuff. But in the meantime, Tally, you've got 5 style there. Would you like to spend that style on anything? So you got your trait beats that you can spend stuff on, your heart arc, family arc, angst arc. The arcs, they need to be bought in order. You can also spend style on crew beats, which gets you opportunities. You can spend trouble if you've got it for challenges. And you can clear trouble by being good. Get a legacy by dumping a bunch of style there, 5 style. Take an L, which clears a bunch of trouble. You can go to the lab and get a bunch of mods and upgrade your stuff, or do some portal discovery for 2 style. Any of that
Oh, it
sound
could do
interesting
some
to you?
return trips for places
Mhm, mhm.
we have discovered.
Yeah.
And important thing is if you go into the lab, remember you can do any or all of those things. So
Yes, you do
just
not
pick
need to do
one.
separate ones to do. Yeah, so you can pull yourself apart, get new stuff, combine stuff, try and find new stuff, all in one go.
And what's cool is I think what happened to both me and Peter, which was nice, was like one of our rolls to gain a random component said to choose and roll again. So
Yeah,
it got
super nice.
ended up getting 2 components, which was sweet.
Yeah.
Wait, it looks like I only have 4. Do I miss?
Did
As far as I can tell,
you?
yeah. You
Oh,
have
4, yeah, sorry.
Okay.
I was looking at that as a group of 5, not a group of 4. And here's the dice roller too.
I don't know. I kind of wait, did you guys already do your scenes
Yeah,
for?
well,
Oh,
kind
they
of.
didn't do the
I did
scenes
my
yet.
scene, or my
Did
little
you?
scene that. Yeah, that was the recording the video taunting the BRB
Yes,
crew.
that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I did 2 real quick explanations. It wasn't like in-depth scenes. I was like, I'm
Yeah.
doing this and practicing this, and this guy comes along. But it wasn't like a huge thing because we were wrapping it up. So
Yeah, so we can expand on those this time if we want to. Yeah, so according to the cool little circular diagram, we are in downtime, school, chores, feelings, freeform, scene-based roleplay. This is where we spend time in trouble and trigger events.
Oh, mhm.
Wait, sorry.
Oh yeah,
I'm
so
looking.
opportunities are fun because you can spend style to get a roll, and that basically gives you a lot of sweet opportunities. So like, oh, here's a thing, a random world pays out +5 crew style if you can get there and do a run. There's a lot of, hey, a sponsor gives you samples and stuff. You get 3 components each.
Damn.
there's a lot of cool stuff. So
So how do
spending
you
style
get
on
opportunities?
that is on the opportunity crew beat. That's 2 style and yeah, spend 2 style, roll an opportunity.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
Is
that's right,
that
'cause we-
personal style or crew style? Yeah.
I think that is crew style, right?
Why am I not seeing this?
Yeah,
This
I'm
is
not
on the
seeing
crew
it.
tab.
It's on the beats column. So the crew beats are
Oh, okay. Oh, I see.
27
Thank
AP.
you.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, I don't know if you have to spend personal style or crew style for those. Let's see.
Where's the beats column? Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah, with all
Yeah,
your-
column
all your
AP
beats.
on any of the characters.
Dig it.
Okay, beats.
And we currently have
crew
5
beat.
crew style accrued, right?
Yeah. So I think that for the ones on your sheet, you spend your personal style for those, and the ones
Yeah.
that are on the crew sheet,
Okay.
you spend crew style for. So you've got 5 crew style. You could upgrade yourself to up and comers.
That's what I was
Get
thinking.
yourself some advanced portal technology to get through thicker zones.
Yeah, I feel like if we've got 5, I'd like to kick out to up and comers.
Cool.
If that's okay with folks.
Everyone go to that?
Do it.
All right.
Make
Yeah.
it so.
Cool. So
We're not nobodies.
when you're up and comers, you get +1 to your opportunities and challenge rolls, which makes them better for you. And if you would like to rebrand, you can. So that means you can choose a different brand. Right now, you're punks, which gives you +3 crew style after runs where you leave your marker or make a statement, and partiers +3 crew style after runs where you throw a party or have a good time. Definitely did the second one. Or did you have a good time? You didn't throw the party.
Yeah, I was
don't know if you had a
wondering
good time.
actually.
So
I
you
think
can change either or both of those if you
I'm
want.
kind of the one in charge of rebranding, I think, as the guts.
I think so. Yeah. I think you have the final say.
Oh.
And
Right.
Glad
I
you remember
will-
those things.
I'm going to hazard that after the last run, I think I'm going to suggest switching partiers to weirdos, which is +3 crew styles after runs where you take an unconventional approach.
I like it.
Mhm.
I dig it.
I'd like to keep punks around because I like that it links well to Tally's character
Yeah.
and gives us kind of something to stand for.
Yeah. For sure.
So now as up and comers, next time we can buy some of these additional things.
Yeah,
So
okay.
you can get Hasware, sticker spotted. So basically, you got your swag somewhere and you get a legacy. You get some fans, and you get a blurb in a magazine. Yeah, and last time you got +1 faction with BRB, so you're only at -1 with them right now. You're only here. Yeah, you're only just not rivals even. There's don't like each other that much.
Okay.
So for the up and comers, depends 5 style. You have people's attention, and now they'll decide if they care. What? Let me get like a little paint the scene from each of you about like what that means. Like where's that attention coming from? Did you get noticed somewhere? Is it a online thing?
Well, Guts was weren't you broadcasting with your drone and your camera and stuff?
Several times, yes.
Yeah. So that's a pretty obvious source. People seeing our awesome stuff we just did.
What if like what if some of our like semi-successful stuff went viral on like you know like oh, can you believe like they made it, but yeah.
I did a pretty sweet
The Ursula's
bouncing off
destroy BRB.
man, bouncing off alligators and riding an alligator with my cable as reins and then Guts going in quicksand. I mean, that was all pretty epic if you saw that on YouTube.
Could we also have a vignette of who is it, Cly's parents seeing the damage to the house?
Yeah. Are they? I guess they're home now.
And one of them brings up like a heads-up display that has one of the other doorways on it. It's like, these kids are more trouble than we thought.
It's Guts that's best friends with Cly, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think you or your crew are implicated in that destruction? Because they're gonna press Cly pretty hard on what happened.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, what does it look like when Cly? So probably actually, let's do this. Where do you live with your parents?
Oh, that's a good question.
I think your family is rich and sheltered.
Yeah. So probably in Clyde's neighborhood, I would guess.
Hmm.
Like we have the same PTA or something, or the same HOA for that place. So yeah, or Guts is the nice girl that lives two doors down and couldn't possibly be doing anything bad or being a bad influence.
Hmm.
Um,
What are
yeah.
your parents like?
Let's see here. I get the feeling that they are old money and out of touch, kind of.
Hmm.
Like maybe several generations back, someone in the family became a .com millionaire,
Hmm.
and this is just sort of played forward. And so, yeah, I think it's strong Arrested Development vibes in the household.
Yeah, and I think the overall setting is basically like sci-fi 90s, so it is still kind of like
Oh, okay.
in the .com era, except everyone has like lasers and hover
Oh,
cars.
yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to mess up the.
No, that's cool. So what do you do when you go home, like in the evening?
I imagine. Yeah, I imagine there's a kind of benign neglect vibe going on.
Hmm.
Like I could see both parents being really invested in various ways of impressing the neighbors.
Hmm.
And it's like Guts, I don't think is unfriendly or anything. I think the parents are the only people who regularly call her Lavelle. But she gives kind of pleasant, evasive chit chat, and then goes straight to like the serial experiments lane style rig of
Nice.
maintaining her social media presence.
So your room is like half wall of wires and monitors.
And the other half is recording studios or videography studio, green screen setup.
Do your parents knock when they come in your room?
Let's see here. I don't think. I don't think they go into my room. I think they have a little robot, like little automated, like 3-foot tall service robot comes along and, that wheels up, I think, and then thumps its head on the door and announces in a prim accent that there is an announcement from your parents.
Yeah, and I think this time is different because this time your parents do actually like you notice the difference, like, oh, like the robot is softer now. And yeah, so we know that Clyde's parents are in with doorways. Do you know if your parents are or not?
I think the understanding that Guts has is that they are kind of socially in there for it's like somebody who goes to church on Easter and Christmas.
Right.
Like, oh yes, absolutely. And then they never talk about it or anything. They're too busy trying to figure out what the next color changing pattern they should put on the house is.
Nice. Yeah, so they do knock on the door. When the door opens, they have their the PDA that they read their Apple News on. And like your mother is just, who's the stern one and who's the one that like spoils you?
Oh, that's a good question. Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's just I think it's two moms and you can clearly tell which one is the stern one. They're slightly older, more drawn, ex-military. No, they wouldn't be ex-military in this family, but that vibe, I think. Probably the one from outside the family money.
Yeah.
It's just like, I've had a hard life. That vibe.
Also, Quayhall is the one that's from the family.
Yeah.
What's her first name?
First name. Yeah, Ligby, Ligby.
Ligby.
Ligby Quayle.
And the other one?
Let's see here. I'm sorry, I only think of weird names in this.
Yeah.
Zawn, Z-A-W-N.
Zawn, great.
Zawn and
So
Ligby.
Ligby and Zawn are standing there in the doorway.
Oh, no. I don't want
And
to let
Ligby's
them
the one
down.
holding up the pad that is
Yes.
playing. Probably the part where you're in quicksand, or the part where like you land in quicksand and you're like, oh no, and the little dog is just shooting the grappling hook ineffectively. And yeah, Ligby just looks at you and says, care to explain?
And I haven't told them anything about slug blasting, have I? Oh
Yeah,
no. Oh no. Yeah, and I think she's just tongue-tied for a while just because she never expected this to loop back around to her.
Actually, let's make this a roll.
Okay.
Because it's I assume your action would be to, well, what is your action first, I guess?
That's a good question. Because I don't think I think she's used to being charming and saying whatever needs to be said to everybody else. And she's just weirded out by interacting with her own parents that way. It's a little like if you went and bought something at CVS and then the checkout person from the CVS came to your house and said there was a problem with this transaction. Your brain just kind of, none of this is supposed to happen. But I imagine once she gets two thoughts together, it's going to be to try to convince them that this is nothing nearly as bad as it looks.
Okay, cool.
That yes, obviously I did go out to see the Golden Jungle. I thought it was a good way to generate content for the channels that I run. But wait, are you saying that that's dangerous? Is the vibe that she, like, this is all news to me. Thank you for bringing this to my attention.
Nice.
Like once she starts to finally get her rhythm going on this. Yeah, I think she probably has a good vibe of like taking control of the situation, but making it feel like it's the other person doing them a solid.
Right. Yeah, so let's make
but we will see how the roll goes.
Yeah. So you get one die for free.
Oh, cool. And do I get the raw talent?
If you are trying to charm them into going your way, yeah.
I would say.
Raw talent is like putting on a mask. That's
okay.
Bumping up the results.
Oh, okay. So if it goes bad,
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and I don't think I have anything like the jacket can't really help here. Showing up is not coming in.
Would you like to
take it? I'm going to do something socially awkward.
Would you like to take a dare on this one?
Okay, what does a dare do again?
So you can get an extra die. You can get extra kick for added effect, or you can clear trouble, which I don't think you have.
I have one trouble.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so if I'm rolling 2 die, and if I fail, the dare means it's even worse.
No, that's a trick. If you take a dare, that means I get either a bite or I introduce an extra problem or mark of trouble.
I mean, all of that sounds fun. I don't know. I'll ask the group here. Like, I am okay with this failing. Like, I feel like that's narratively interesting. But it's also interesting to kind of keep the lie going and make the parents more suspicious. So yeah, is it okay if I accept a dare and let Mark have the opportunity to make trouble for us later?
Sure.
Okay.
Cool.
I will take the dare for an extra die.
All right, let's see those 2 dice.
Oh no. Okay, so rolling 2d6, 6 and 1.
Hey, perfect. So you got yourself a 6. Let's see that.
And then what terrible thing comes as a result?
Why do I not see these rolls?
I'm not seeing the rolls either. Are
I
you
am on the
in-
wrong roller, I think.
Oh, okay.
That's all right. I believe you.
I'm sorry. If you need to verify the roll, you can see it there.
Because we know what a renowned
cool.
cheater you are.
No, that's the
Yeah.
one thing people know about me.
I think I'm just gonna take that bite and
Where is the other roller? I still need to update.
I'm
I'm trying to
pasting it in the
update my
chat.
snoozes.
Yeah. It's in the Zoom chat.
Yeah. No, I think I got it here.
Cool.
Component was the last roll by Spike.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No worries. Cool. So I'm just gonna take that in bite to use later. Yeah. So tell us how your parents like totally let you off there.
Yeah, and I think it is like, it's weird. I feel like they feel like they're cosplaying parenting in this moment. And it's like, look, and it becomes this, look, I know people have told you about Slugblasting, and maybe they told you it's cool. But I think this is Ligby saying this, and it feels like she is recounting in word and style a like dare video that she's seen at some point.
Yeah.
But it's not cool, darling. Or yeah. I think Ligby gives her the pet name of Numb. I don't know why, but it's not cool, Numb. It's not all right. And you could get yourself in real trouble. And then Zahn is just like, Lavelle, none of this is regulated. You're gonna get yourself killed. You nearly got yourself killed by that quicksand. I don't know why you're chasing that. Whatever you're chasing here, it's not worth it. And Ligby's just kind of like, okay, dial it down. I got this clearly.
Yeah. So how's that let you off the hook there?
I think it's just that there is no trouble. They assume that I was genuinely confused about it.
Okay, good. Got it.
Yeah.
Do they make you promise not to do it anymore?
I think with a 6, I don't think they're even exacting that.
Yeah.
Because they are that snooed by.
They're just like, cool, we checked off the box and now we are good to go.
Done a parenting.
I've done a parent. Yeah. Great, cool. And for so yeah, they let you go back to your stuff.
Yeah.
For Spike, the grinding and the goal, that was for working on your trick. The drop from the drop from the roof.
Yeah, let me pull that up again and make sure I remember what it's seen.
I feel like we came up with a cool name for it, but I don't remember what it was.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
I can go back and look later.
I do too, and I also forgot.
What is vertigrind?
Yeah, that was it.
Vertigrind.
It's in your notes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I kind of feel like both grinding and my grit arc for a goal kind of went hand in hand. So I felt like that was all the same scene because it was all sort of just so obsessed with having messed that up in front of Clyde. And I'm just like, I'm never gonna mess that up again.
Tell me how like your determination and practice there has gotten you some attention as an up and comer.
Yeah, because I feel like I'm usually pretty, people know they can rely on me. I'm pretty consistent. And so like a lot of times people know that like, if we're all at like a public park, just kind of freestyling and practicing and stuff that, inevitably people will be like, hey man, let's all go get back to eat or whatever. And I'm always the last one. I'm always like, no, y'all go ahead, man. I gotta keep working on this trick. And so people just like know that I'm always just I'm always the last one there and grinding on stuff and like never going much for the social stuff because I got more practicing to do.
Nice. Cool. So Tally, what are you spending your style on?
Yeah, I just found my page. Gosh, there's so many good things to take. I just also I just noticed my my heart arc, which is all about getting entangled with another faction, which seems
Romeo and Juliet
perfect
action.
for this, but like I also don't want to rush it. I don't know.
Got plenty of time.
Yeah. So I think I'll take a in the lab, like everyone else. So, and I kind of want to take a portal discovery.
Ooh, cool. Let's do your in the lab roll first and see what you get.
Yeah. Yes. Let's do the roll first. It's just a D6.
It's just the
I think.
D6, yeah.
Oh boy, this is going to end with what? Kelly McGillis? No. What is weird science? Anyway.
Oh yeah, Kelly
Kelly
LeBrock.
LeBrock.
Okay. 1. That's a
1. So that
coil
gets
or
you
something?
a.
That doesn't get you Kelly LeBrock, I'll tell you that much.
That gets you a coil. So
Okay.
over on your left side over here,
Coil
just
Brock.
get yourself a coil.
Nice.
Thank you, everyone. You're all night.
Under components under your board and gear, you can mark off a coil.
Right.
Yeah.
Coil.
Column D.
Gotcha.
Got
Okay.
it.
And yes. I do want to say like that was just something like I picked up somewhere on the way.
Yeah. I'm curious where all y'all's in the lab stuff happens.
Oh.
Yeah, we didn't really talk about that.
It feels like
let's
it
just
should.
do. Oh yeah, no, go ahead. Yeah.
I was gonna say, it feels like it should probably be one of the things that happens in the church basement where we hang out.
Yeah, I was gonna say like we have like there's like a cabinet or something that we like move out of the way or like and like
that way it's like a central area where we can all kind of pool our resources and be like, hey man, I found a few lenses, I'll throw them in the cabinet or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and you can always share those between each other too.
Oh cool.
Like behind the party stuff for the you know the social events at the church. We just have like a bucket of.
So like where do those come from? Do you where do the new parts come from?
I think at least some of them, now that I have a repair kit, I think some of them may come from some clandestine disassembling of things in public areas.
Nice. Nice.
It's like, weird that this traffic light keeps losing.
Yeah.
It's losing
like
just its lenses.
Yeah, that's weird.
Why does the lock on this park gate keep turning up with missing parts, malfunction?
I imagine there's also like a little at the school, like you know, whatever game people play, you know, at like recess, like there's a little gambling, you know, on like Magic the Gathering or whatever, you know, whatever game we're playing. You know, it's just like, okay, like here's that coil I owe you.
Nice.
Yeah. I think sometimes we can find like older gadgets in like garage sales and pawn shops and stuff that we just get to disassemble for parts.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah. We're probably like, you know, it's like, why do you want to go to this thrift store? Like out
Flea
on
market.
the highway. Like nobody goes there.
Stuff.
Like,
They had an iPod, man.
A Zune.
2 coils off that thing.
Yeah.
Why do I imagine Chill is the one that knows all of the yard sale connections?
Yeah, for sure.
Just like we all go as a group, but like Chill ends up behind a table somehow. It's like, oh yeah, I'm just hanging out here working, just taking care, you know. Yes.
So you said you wanted to do a little bit of portal discovery as well.
Portal discovery.
Yeah.
So I've got a portal amp or something. What do I have? Space-time amp.
Space-time amp. Yeah. Does that give you a bonus to anything? Let's see. Equipment. There's equipment. Space-time ampimeter. Allows you to measure space-time thickness in your vicinity, which can help you find thin zones and other quantum abnormalities. Available as a standalone, also grants 1d6 to portal discovery beats. Great. So using your space-time amp, you can roll 2d6 and pick the better one, I guess.
Yeah, I wonder. So it looks like there's, well, okay, yes.
Or I guess you take the highest one probably, because it's,
right.
Yeah.
So 2, oh, wait, I was supposed to say, I was thinking about a portal between, where's my crew tab?
Yeah, so right now you've got a one-way from Null to Vestige, a one-way from Vestige to Prismatia, one from Athena-Spar back to Null, and a one-way to the Golden Jungles.
I was thinking about a two-way between, or I was thinking between Golden Jungle and Athena-Spar.
Yeah. Or you're trying to get a connection between Golden Jungle and Athena-Spar, right?
Yeah.
Great. So Golden Jungle is your A, Athena-Spar is your B.
Oh, cool.
And you can roll 2 dice.
Oh, I got a 6 and a 5.
Oh, nice. So you got a 6. Cool.
If we take
so yeah, you always take the highest one there.
Right. So it's two-way, but it's
two-way.
And then I think there's another D6.
Oh yeah.
Or do I do 2 D6 for this one, or just
Let's see. What does it say? It says 4 add 26 to portal discovery beats. Yeah. I will roll that one. I think I should give you 1d6. Let's see. A 5. So it is going to be only open sporadically. Great. Nice. So move to. Oh. Fantastic. So tell me a little bit about how that works.
Yeah.
Where are you going to the Golden Jungles to? I imagine you have to go to the jungles to do that, right?
I was wondering if see, I know that's well. So I was thinking. So the Golden Jungle run. I shot a robot, and then I shot a robot helping to distract and get BRB out, and so they grabbed me on the way out. Would we want to say that, like, as part of that getting out, they shared that information, or I guess I'm wondering if we want to make a connection there.
Yeah. So how does your ampimeter help you with that?
Yeah. So okay. So Whiplash is hurt. And
yeah, like a flashback to that, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh gosh. We've got their names somewhere. NPCs? No.
Yeah, NPC.
Oh boy. So yes. So K-Jump, Whiplash, Fez. Yeah. So Bez and K-Jump are getting Whiplash out. And I'm somehow got swept up in that.
Yeah, they grab you and they're like, let's get out of here.
Yeah. Oh boy. Wait, it's sporadic.
Yeah.
Like, do you remember that weird tree?
The we described tree. Yeah.
What if this was like near there? Or I don't know. Well, yeah, so they grab me and like book it, and have a moment of being like looking over and seeing that everyone else is fine, or like gonna take care of things. And Whiplash is pretty hurt. And yeah, I'll say like before I know it, they come to a spot. And my ampimeter is on. And I don't even know anything is there, but like they stop very consciously, and like that's when my that's when my amp starts beeping.
Yeah.
You know, like a Geiger counter, and I'm like, wait, what? So yeah, and you know, yeah, I think K Jump says like, oh, it's here, great, and like they bust through. So like they knew it was there.
So
or
they take you back through Thenaspar as well.
Yeah.
Nice. Is there, or I guess, did you notice like what the timing thing was? Was it like something that happened, or was it just like on a timer, or you could not have noticed it? That's totally fine too.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't like how sporadic it is.
Yeah.
I don't think they know, and I don't think I
like
know.
Go there and hope for the best.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I think it's probably on like if you had like a Mayan calendar and we're like tracing out like, oh, okay, it's every 13 cycles, of this.
Second Jaguar on the left.
Yeah.
Awesome. Cool. I added that to the map. So now you have a full cycle between Null, Golden Jungles, Thenaspar, and back home. So that's cool. Awesome. You still got one style left if you want to spend it.
Are we supposed to go down to 0 or?
I mean, you can hang on to as much as you want.
Or you can contribute to the crew style.
Yeah, we can throw it to the crew.
Yeah.
I spent all of the crew style that we have right now.
Yeah, we're currently
at
0.
Zero style.
Yeah.
And clearing your own style gives you room to get a whole batch of style on your own if you like.
Yeah, you can only hold on to like 8, I think, all at once.
Yeah.
You don't have any trouble to clear.
And it takes 2 style to roll for an opportunity, right?
Yeah.
I'll just do in the lab again.
Okay, cool.
I'm really, I'm hanging around the kids, trying to like talk to them about portal socialism, or whatever we call it. 5. What is the 5?
I think I have to pick one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Cool.
5 is choose. Yeah. Choose one that you like.
Okay. I will. I'll take a lens.
Nice.
I can actually.
Yeah.
I was going to say I can use these now, right?
You can use them as soon as you want. Yeah.
Okay. I will use my lens and my coil to upgrade to photon exciter.
Nice. So that lets you roll to damage things that you grind, slide, ollie over, just smack with your board. Nice.
Pretty sweet.
So laser skateboard can now hurt things.
Where do you make these upgrades? Do you do them at home? Do you have a place in a church basement?
I don't. I mean, so we keep all our stuff at the church basement, so none of our parents find it. Yeah. So given that, I kind of feel like, like church basement, or our other hangout is detention. Would it make sense to like in your locker have a soldering iron and just like after school? Yeah, actually, yes. I will say I make I do this at school. I'm trying to like build up a tool library for the kids.
Nice.
Also, I like that I just referred to my peers as the kids.
Cool. Spike. Let's see. You're a grit. Your family is small and supportive. Did we talk about them at all yet?
Just a little bit. I can't remember in what context, but I was talking about at some point. I don't remember if it was part of my scenes or what, but how like we're talking about how like my family. The thing I remember talking about at some point was how they don't express love super conventionally, like not your typical like very huggy kid. Oh, I love you. It's more like especially my dad is more like the way he shows love is by bonding over like doing things and learning things. Being like, oh yeah, so you learned how to disassemble that regulator. Oh, very cool, very cool. You know, it's kind of project based affection.
Oh no.
Just kind of why what led me to be the grit, because I'm like, yeah, man, I gotta work hard and make sure.
What's
make my
the
parents
current
proud.
project that you're working on together?
Actually that would work. I think it's that I just upgraded Bingo's weapon systems, which is kind of interesting because I'm sure I'm sure he's like, what, you're gonna put weapons on your pet dog? And,
What kind of weapons are you telling him that you're putting on there?
well, what I'm actually doing, I don't know that I'm trying to say if I don't know that I'm telling him the full extent of what I'm actually doing. What I'm actually doing, the actual weapons are being installed, are you can feed in just whatever scrap materials you have, mostly metals, hopefully, into the dog through a hatch, and the dog will form them into teeth, which he can basically shoot out like machine gun teeth, like bullets. Or he can also use them, to bite if he's going that route. So he's got teeth, and then if he needs to, he can go, and he can spray those teeth out.
Nice.
Constantly making more with the scraps you put in him. So I think more, I don't know if I'm going to tell my dad that they shoot. I'd probably work on that by myself. With my dad, I was just like, oh yeah, well, that way Bingo, can just defend himself or defend us if we're like walking home late at night and somebody tries to rob me or whatever. And, it'd be good to have, a guard dog that can to keep us both safe. So, just with some teeth, it'll just obviously, it'll just like injure someone and they won't be able to follow us and we can run.
What's your dad's name?
I thought of a name and immediately was like, no, not that. Too close to the word eugenics.
Oh,
I was
no.
I was trying to go for like a weird futuristic version of Eugene, and I was like, oh, nope, not that. Nope. Polaris.
Nice.
Actually, no, a guy named Polaris. But,
is it just you and your dad? You do have a small family?
No, my mom as well. Yeah.
Yeah. What's her name?
It's me, dad, and mom. Her name is Minden. Mindin.
Great. Where do you just work in the garage? Does your dad have a shop? Does it work for Dara?
I think we definitely have a small shop in the garage, since that's kind of one of the main ways we bond is projects and him showing me how to do stuff, and we're both kind of tinkerers, and thus why I have a repair kit, because it's always good. It's always good to have that with you. Something goes wrong, it's good to be able to fix stuff.
Nice.
And some work I do either after they've gone to bed, or maybe in the church basement, or maybe in my room when I'm like trying to rig up the projectile aspect of Bingo's teeth.
And Bingo just like hangs out with you all the time, right?
I think so. I think he's always with me. Yeah.
Cool.
And again, I think that came about because my parents were like, well, we can't really have a dog. I said, oh, dogs, they're a lot of work, and I think that was another opportunity. It's like, well, hey, why don't we build a dog? That'd be fun, right? We can, and then you don't have to feed it, and and if you get busy, it's you don't have to walk it, so it's a little easier. It's like a little easier to take care of than an actual dog.
Yeah. Have you heard from Cly at all since you bashed up her house?
I don't think so, because I don't feel like it's been long. I feel like we went from there pretty quickly into the run and then finished the run. So I don't feel like I've really had a chance.
Yeah, we're kind of in like mushy time right now.
Oh,
so,
right. Mushy time.
Yeah.
No, because I feel like I feel like she's more of a friend of a friend. So it's not like someone that I do a lot of one-on-one. It's more like when we're all hanging out together. But I don't have a lot of she's not someone I would just contact and be like, hey Clyde, what's going on?
There we go.
That'd be kind of weird. Yeah. I'd like to, but
Mm-hmm. And I think I'd like to hear a little. Did we talk about Tally's family yet?
No.
Tally's family is boring and relaxed.
Yeah. Yeah. Boring. Yeah. Yeah, no, I think Callie's family is like yeah, like real lower upper middle class. So like we've got a house that's big enough where like we don't actually have to be on top of each other. But it's not so far that like we can really go wild with our personal space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who
maybe
all is in the family?
Yeah, I think, well, I'm the youngest. Let's say, yeah, let's just go biographical. Like youngest of three, two parents, maybe, yeah, one of the grandparents lives with us also.
Nice.
Yeah.
Which one? Let's start giving people names.
Oh no. That's Peter and Heath's job. Well, it's funny. Well, okay. Yeah, it is funny about like if you start playing with the name Eugene, it's just like
No,
is
no
Eugenia a weird
Nope,
word?
nope.
Like that's there is a great like cyberpunkish story where all these Eugene clones. There's like male and female, so there's like Eugene and Eugenia. Anyway, yes. Yeah. My dad, what's my last name? Jones?
Jones. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So my dad is John Jones. My mom is Jeannie Jones. Yeah. My mom's mom, Mildred. That's
What do you call her? What do you call her?
The grandma?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably grandma.
Okay.
Grandma. Yeah, exactly. Just like
what about your siblings?
Siblings. My eldest brother, Topher. My older sister Clara, and I'm Natalie, I guess. But
nice.
But and they call me Tally also. Like it's a just like they're the type of family where you say like, oh, my name's Tally now. They're like, okay, Tally, yeah, sure. Cool. We're not gonna fight you or pay too much attention, but like, yeah, it's we're all relaxed.
More benign going out, right?
Yeah.
What does the average night look like at your house?
Oh, average night. Well, my mom works at Dara. I think we established that previously. And my dad, oh gosh. is my dad a history teacher at the school? Or like social studies?
Social studies is perfect.
Yeah. Yeah. So, he is the teacher liaison for the newspaper, the student newspaper. So, like he's off at 3, but at the school till like 5, helping on that. Yeah. So he bikes home if the weather's nice. Mom will pick something up from an Italian restaurant, or grandma will cook something, also probably Italian. There's a lot of pasta in the family, I'll say. Yeah. So yeah, they have dinner, but like we don't enforce like a family dinner time, like, it's like, oh yeah, we try to do something, but it's like, Topher's got homework because he's, in college, I guess. But yeah.
Ooh, is
Oh.
there? I don't think there's a college nearby, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Let me see. Let me look at the Hillview
Yeah, I
map.
guess that would be too exciting for Hillview, right?
Yeah, way too exciting.
Yeah.
Let's see, where's Hillview? Let's see. Yeah, I pasted a copy of the Hillview map in the World tab there. Let's see, they got grain elevators, a gravel yard, an aquatic center, hockey and curling rinks, a water tower, the Mission Bible Institute, hoverboard park, gas top. What's that? Oh, it's like a corner star.
Is that a nuclear power plant over there?
Police station. That's Dara, the Dara
that's
Research
Dara.
Facility. Burgerman, the Video Hut, the Food Cellar, Hillside Lanes, McLeod's Hardware, Grace Fellowship Church, Hillview School, Health Center, and the Dump. Yeah, so no college nearby.
Yeah.
Nothing good ever happens at water towers.
Yeah. Gosh, I want to say Topher is doing like a remote degree in criminology to get onto the police force here. Yeah. That's not a bad choice, right?
Yeah, sure, it's great.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, Mark, do you need more bite with these folks?
Oh, I got the bite. Does your mom talk about her work at all?
Yeah. Oh gosh, is she like who work like are there? So there are scientists there, of course.
Yeah.
And there's
so Dara
support, but
Dara is the Dimensional Access and Research Agency. They're a privately operated, government-funded particle physics lab operating in Hillview. At best, they provide scholarships and mentorship to young people, while their rescue unit, capital R, provides help to people in serious trouble. So they're the ones who might come rescue you if you are stuck somewhere or something bad happens in another dimension. At worst, they are a shady for-profit experimentation facility with an army of crooked space-time cops.
Yeah. Is she like you know how like some facilities will have doctors? Just like regular like medical doctors to take care of. So yeah, like she's like she gives okay, I'll say it. You can tell me what you think. Could she be a therapist?
She could definitely be a therapist.
Yeah, okay.
Interesting.
Yeah, I feel like there should be like a little bell that goes off every time I something either is being used for my actual life or like accidentally. Like yes. So she's a therapist who like she does psych evals for new hires and for people who go through portals to make sure that everything's okay. And if if someone has it
in the does she specialize in peelback?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
What was peelback again?
Peelback is universes don't like things that don't belong in them, and so if you spend too much time in an alternate universe, you will get automatically pulled back to your own dimension.
Oh no!
Which is extremely unpleasant. It's not described as such in the book, but I imagine it is It's a thing from a Hitchhiker's Guide. It's very unpleasant, much like being drunk.
Being drunk.
Yeah. As if you were a glass of water. Yeah. Yeah, it's not a good time, but it will get you home for sure.
Yeah.
Does that just
Awesome.
does that are there effects from that if you get peeled back, like negative effects?
Yeah. So peel back accident. So you have peel back kits are one of the items you can get. Peel back accidents are traumatic events, even for the pliable teenage brain. And a peel back kit has coherence rod, mouth guard, seizure and nausea tablets, stable pattern flashcards, and so on. It can make all the difference should a friend be unlucky enough to experience one, if you're lucky enough to get back to them in time. Peel back, just the space-time
Sounds real bad. Okay.
yeah, peeling back is so unbearably intense that many teenagers hang up their boards after experiencing it. Without special equipment, adults rarely survive at all. Yeah,
So yeah, that's bad.
it's not great. It's survivable.
I can just see Guts hearing this and being like, so almost no one survives this because it's so rough, right?
Exactly. But yeah, having a peel back kit on hand is not a bad thing for sure. Great. That's all good stuff about your family. Cool. We've been going for a while. Let's take a 5-minute break, and we'll come back and get into it.
Thank you.
Dig it.
Myself out of the jungle.
I was busy practicing my jump synthesizer solo for tomorrow night. Picked up a very last minute gig tomorrow night. Had to learn a couple new
Nice.
tunes.
It took me several seconds to realize that a jump synthesizer wasn't a thing.
Understandable.
Lots of different schematics for me.
Sounds like something from this game. You got the jump
Yeah.
synthesizer? We got to get there.
Gotta work it in.
I think it would be Guts that gets a message
Oh no.
from what do we have here? You probably know names. Where are my names? You probably are acquainted with at least Van from Null Range. Y'all have +1 faction with them, meaning that you are friendly. Null Range,
Authoritarian.
yeah, is the known for being obnoxious and fiercely anti-establishment, punching their own sponsor reps during parties and dressing in parodies of Dara's iconic orange Haswear as an FU to the agency they waged total war on. Yeah. So yeah, you get a message from Van. Van is the guy who's all business and has speakers on the inside of his helmet. And he shoots you a message saying that he's been kind of following your exploits for a while. Your videos are super sweet. And like y'all were saying, only good things happen at the water tower. So he was like, Null Range is going to be throwing a party or going to be hanging out tonight there.
At the water tower.
Yeah, why don't you grab yourselves some buddies and some beers and come on by.
And yeah, I think Guts is probably friendly but kind of ambivalent in the reply. And then I think she checks in with Tally about this. Like, is Null Range cool, or are they on the right side of things? Or
Yeah, they're I think Tally would say like, what's the term? Yeah, they're a little too direct action, but I think
but their hearts are in the right place.
exactly, yeah. They mean well. Not always the right thing at the right time, but if they know people, we should probably know them too.
Oh yeah, and we've got the shared goal, right, of bringing Slugblasting to the people. And so yeah, I doubt Guts has really thought through a lot of the like ethical calculus of activism. Like she probably is just like, yeah, this is the right thing to do. And then any sort of quandary that comes up, it's like, tag out, Tally.
And Andromeda is just chilling, so
has reached an intense level of chill that must not be disturbed.
No, I can't go, just chilling tonight.
I think there's some emoji that Andromeda puts on their various chat things where it's like, oh no, there's a porcupine. Okay.
What about Spike? Give him a buzz.
Oh yeah. And I think I approach it with some like couching it like, okay, this is probably gonna be fine. It's Null Range doing a get together at the water tower.
Well, we're on good terms with them. We got a +1 with them, right? So,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't say we have a +1 with them.
That's literally what you
I kind of like though if Spike actually did have as the like as you said like self-professed parent of the group, you actually have like a spreadsheet of like okay,
It actually
Who's
does
according to
sound
the-
like
Yeah.
sounds like Slugblaster lingo when you're like go with someone. Yeah, we got a +1 with them, right? Oh, we got a -1 with them. I was like, cool. Hold, wait, let me pull my sheet. Why I can't remember anybody's name.
yeah. So like yeah, we're +1 with them, and parents are like, what does that mean? Does that mean you get to bring an extra person to their party? Is that like a wedding? Like,
That's
I
exactly what that means.
think Spike's like, oh, cool, yeah. So it's like, Andromeda's coming, right? Andromeda coming. What about Clive?
No.
Check
Hey, maybe you should call
Andromeda's-
Clive. Maybe Clive wants to come with us. Did Clive see the really cool stuff we did in the Golden
Oh
Jump?
no.
Because you should show her that video.
I just know that Clyde has blocked me.
Hmm.
I want there to be a characteristic, really bad brand of beer, cheap beer in Hillview,
Ooh, yeah.
like Hillview Stream or something like that. Hillstream.
Hillstream. Yeah.
Hillstream Blue.
Hillstream Blue. Perfect.
We did it.
Yeah. So after nightfall, who sneaks out and who just kind of like says, I'm going to party.
I think my parents are like cool as long as I leave them a note. So I'm just saying like, hey, I'm going out with Guts and
Yeah, I think that's the
Tally.
vibe at the K Hall residence too.
You're not coming out Slugblasting today, are you?
what even is that?
Yeah. I just like take a quick bite of pasta, and I'm like shuffling my pamphlets. Like, gotta go. 'Cause, you know, I'm meeting with Lavelle, or do I? I'm meeting with Guts. It's like, oh well, you know, say hi to Guts for us.
Aw.
Gotta go. There's slugs to blast. I mean,
And I think Guts says earnestly to her parents, I can keep a tracking nub here. Knowing that it's kind of win-win. Either they, of course, say no, of course we don't need
Yeah,
that.
no, that's not necessary.
And-
We trust you, of course.
If it did, it would be hacked and have her going to the library or something.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. So after dark, you get to the water tower over here. I think it's over here. Over here. No, over here. Yeah, there it is. Water
There it
tower.
is.
Yay. And there's nobody there, but there are a few
Oh no.
cans of Hillstream Blue on the ground.
Ah.
What do you do when you show up? Like how do you show up, first off?
Sorry, my connection has gone unstable. I might drop and rejoin.
Cool.
I would definitely like to, even though it's not Clyde's not here, it's not even the same crowd. Internally, I want to remedy the wrongs of the past by making a successfully dramatic entrance this time,
Ooh.
which of
What
course
does
is going to
that
involve
look
doing a
like?
trick.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I missed the last minute or so.
Spike is going to be making a dramatic entrance once again.
Yeah, I'm going to try to make up for my horrible farce at Clyde's by making a kick-ass entrance this time.
Nice.
Back in.
I think this one is going to be like, I'm going to be on my hoverboard. Bingo's going to be towing me at top speed. And then Bingo's going to kind of go off to his side, sling me. Sling me so that I can like fly up, grind off one of the railings of the water tower,
Mhm.
across through the legs of the water tower to the other leg of the water tower, and then come skidding to a halt by the group, like, "Sup, guys?" But of course, as they're standing around waiting for me, you hear from the other side of the water tower, "Check it!"
How do Guts and Tally show up?
Let's see. Yeah, I don't think there's any Brandon or big entrance for Guts. I think she's gotten some like mid-level beer
Mhm.
and is bringing
Is mid-level above or below Hillstream Blue?
nothing is below Hillstream Blue.
Okay.
Cool. Let's see what Spike's trick looks like.
Yeah.
So you got one dice to start off with there,
Yeah,
and
Oh, and I think Guts does have her video equipment set to
Nice.
video the entrance if Spike has let her know about it.
Oh, I also forgot the 2 attitudes I had checked got unchecked after the run, right? Is that how that works?
no, not yet. No, they get unchecked before the next run.
Oh, before the next run. Okay, I wasn't
Yeah.
sure when like shit gets
Yeah.
unchecked.
Yeah, so your slams and stuff get cleared after the run, and then right before the run, your attitude gets unchecked.
Okay, so like the stuff I had checked for both me and Bingo is still checked.
Yes. Yeah.
Like Dingo's turbo and all. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I have no attitude left.
So you got the 1 die. Do you want to take a dare?
I'm just taking that.
There.
I think as long as I've got an attitude, I might as well use that before taking a dare. It seems prudent.
Cool.
Seems like dares are
take a
more like,
boost.
I don't have any attitude left. Now I'll take a dare.
You have a kick left over?
Do I have what?
Oh, I was saying that you had a kick left over too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I could use both if I wanted to. But
Yeah, and get
I'm
extra style points for that kick.
yeah, why not? Let's just use it all. Just use it all. Use them if you got
Nice.
them. Trying to embrace the use them if you got them mindset.
Nice. So that's gonna be 2
Deep Allen,
dice
use them if you got them. TM.
plus a kick.
So yeah.
Now that I'm on the right dice keeper.
Okay, 2d6.
Hmm.
Lame.
Oh no!
Lame.
Oh boy.
But
Um.
I mean, kind
Yeah.
Mm,
So cool. Cool.
of
cool,
the
cool,
running
cool.
gag here.
right.
It
Right.
is. It
Yeah, well, it
is.
makes sense because I feel like, kind of once you get in your head about something, I'm like, okay, I gotta make up for that last total wipeout. That sucked. Oh God, I'm so in my head about it, and then I just fuck it up again.
What part? Where does he fuck it up?
I feel like the launch happens,
Mm-hmm.
gums up, skids not, off that first leg. He does it, but it's
Uh-huh.
not like cool. It's kind of barely, and then does not make it to the other leg and kind of pachinkos down between the legs of the
Ooh.
ping pong, ping ting, pong pong, down to the
Mm.
ground.
Cool. So you're gonna take a slam. It's gonna be banged up. You are banged up.
No.
Son of a bitch.
Is
Mhm.
there a way that I could use
you
team
can-
player?
You can also nope that slam if you want to.
Oh, that's true.
And tell me
Which
what
does
team
what?
player is. Team player, you can mark 1 style whenever you take or nope a slam for someone else. Oh, so
Oh.
you can let Tally nope your slam for you. They'll get a style. Is that what you want to do, Tally?
Yeah, I think. But I guess what does that narratively look like?
Yeah, that's
you, like-
you would tell me. So you
Yeah.
basically if you nope
Oh,
that
man.
slam, basically you
Mhm.
tell me what cool thing you do to make that not happen. Make the banged up part not happen. He
And so
still
just
knows the-
out of curiosity to explore the options, like I could nope it myself, but if Tally nopes it for me, then Tally gets the extra style for that.
Yeah.
So that seems like
Yeah.
a cooler option.
and they take the trouble instead of you.
What would that look like? you're coming down the water tower and you're hitting all the braces on the way down.
Well, yeah, if I screw it
yeah.
up, but I mean, if
Yeah,
you find a way,
you screwed it up. It's just this is noping the slam.
oh,
so
right.
You're not getting banged
Got
up.
you.
You still
Sure.
fucked it up.
So yeah. I was ping ponging down between the legs of the water. Ding, 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 ding. Ow.
Yeah. I think that might look like me pushing my hard light board, or actually I don't know that I've used this before. Can I make my board exist under someone else?
Seems
like a stretch.
I might have you roll for that. In
Yeah.
addition to taking the trouble.
Yeah. Okay.
Is that what you want to do?
Yeah. So
Cool.
I will try to like cushion the blow. Can I use boost or turbo?
Yeah. So let's do this. So mark off the 2 trouble for noping that slam.
Okay.
Take your style for noping that slam. Spike will not take banged up. And let's do that roll for making that appear under someone else. So you're gonna have one die for starters. Anytime you're finished, great. Yeah. So would you like to use some boost or kick for that?
Yeah.
So how does, just out of curiosity, like if Tally's having to roll for it, if they fail the roll, what happens?
No, they're still gonna do the thing. It's just what's
exactly
the
it all
nature
plays
of
out.
the thing happens.
So the slam still gets noped, they still get their style and all that stuff.
Okay. Exactly.
Yeah. I'll throw my attitude boost.
Cool. So that's 2 dice.
Ooh,
that's a double 6. Nice. Tell me how it goes off.
It's the opposite of what I did.
Yeah. I'm skating up very unstylishly. And then like I hear check it from the water tower. And like
oh god, no.
Just like beat feet. Like I'm almost there. So I hear that. I like make it. It's light enough, I guess. Here we got enough street lights that I can see what's happening.
Yeah.
And so Tally runs up to Guts and is like, oh man, he's gonna do it. And then he starts like, oh no. And so I like get as high as I can on like there must be like a ladder for like the lower level.
I don't imagine like he's going too far up the water tower. He's like grinding against the bottom there. So
like probably near the bottom, but
right.
But still,
as high as I could, but you're not going to be able to launch super high.
Yeah. So you like you're going down. You lose your balance, and you're about to like go into a spar, and I I just did like a little Hadouken. Yeah, that's what I probably do. I just like make the hard light board appear using my wrist projectors.
Softer landing.
Yeah, just to like stop you from like before it's like, oh wow. I think I turned to
kind of glide to a halt instead of just skidding to a halt on the ground against poles.
Down like a maple leaf.
Yeah. You know what? I was gonna say Tally probably doesn't say anything cool and just like rushes over to Spike and was like, "Are you okay?" Like that, or are you okay? That would have been really cool.
I think check myself. I'm like, yeah, I think I am. Thanks. I think you saved my ass there a little bit. That did not go as planned.
Gut is like busy. Guts is deleting the footage off of the drone.
And from above you hear like, woo!
Oh no!
But half like sarcastic clapping and hooting for Spike, and half like, hey, Tally fucking did that thing. That's pretty sweet. And you look up and you see 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, four members of Null Range hanging out up on the railing, around the bottom of the water tower.
The tower? Oh no.
Lost Boy style. And they're like, yeah, that sucked and that was cool. 1, 2, 3, I think there's 5 of them.
It's important sometimes to set your friends up for success.
Ooh. 1, 2, 3. I got an extra one. Where is it, Rick?
Tally's really good at like
There you go.
coming to the support of her friends, and I like to give her chances to shine.
Yeah, some friends need more support than others.
I think Guts pipes up with like, which of you can do that move?
What, grind on the water tower without getting banged up?
The
Pretty much
water tower
everyone.
slide, it's called. It's called the water
Yeah.
tower slide.
Oh, well, maybe get that trick working before you give it a name. How about that?
Oh no.
But you're cool, and one of them chucks a can down at Spike that you can easily catch if you like.
I do.
And I think they kind of like all descend, kind of like sliding down or grinding down or just jumping
yeah.
down, and yeah. So there's Curtis, who's foul-mouthed, douchey, has a blazer and a messed up home life. Delaney, who's sarcastic, chews bubblegum. Harv, who is weird and dirty. Rick, who has 90s hacker vibes, and Van, who is the one who contacted Guts, who's all business.
What is Van's description? All business speakers in helmets.
All business speakers in helmet. And I think Van like taps his helmet, and like he has the half visor.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and he like goes to give you a fist bump, and he's like, yeah, we saw your sweet stuff on your videos, and thought you might want to hang over the quarry.
I didn't know you were gutters. Fist bump back.
You didn't know we were what?
Does she stop on that? No, I think she kind of smoothly goes past it. Yeah, and so yeah, I think she asks Van where they've been blasting lately.
Ooh, that's a good question. Where have they been blasting lately? Let me roll for that.
Typical small talk.
Where's our little map? Ooh, actually, let me grab something else. Yeah. Where have they been blasting lately? Oh yeah.
Where you been blasting lately?
Where you been blasting, man?
Typical Slugblaster small talk. Yeah, I wonder if what is it, null range doesn't broadcast a lot. So
yeah, no, not really.
Yeah. So that's them an air of mystery.
They're not broadcasting doesn't even exist.
But they do get videoed a lot because of their bad behavior.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. So it's like, where have you been blasting lately? Haven't seen you on the news feeds.
Let me roll a the dice here.
In the news feed.
Oh yeah. And I think they're or he's kind of nonchalant about it and just kind of brushes the question off. He's like, oh, around just where haven't we been, right?
Oh yeah, I think she's kind of apologetic, like, oh, I'm prying.
Let me see what they have there. Ooh, yeah. We've been like, let's skate some and we'll talk about it. And they all kind of cruise off across the street to the quarry over here.
Oh yeah, like I was saying.
Down the street, through some back alleys, and there's a chain link fence that's clearly not doing its job.
Decorative
It's
chain link fence.
easily gone over and through.
Yeah.
And so I think that's the quarry. The quarry's steep cliffs. The Hillview's main industry before Dara showed up was what do they call it? There's some fancy word for gravel, composite or something like that. So their main industry was digging in this hole,
Quarrying.
and quarrying gravel for people. Not much of that these days, but there's still lots of old equipment that's rusted and been left there. Big pools of stagnant water.
Not dangerous at all.
Yeah, not dangerous at all, and not lit at all. But that kind of makes all of your various neon equipment and underlighting and whatnot definitely show up there. And they just kind of head on down.
Yeah.
How do you all follow them?
Oh man. I know I'm gonna try some sort of stunt here. Just out of character, or sorry, a trick. What should the trick be? And I've got the rollerblades, I suppose.
Yeah. Which member of Null Range also has blades instead of a board?
I mean, Van would make the most sense, I think.
Yeah, for sure.
But using my own biography here, he always rollerblades like he's commuting somewhere. Yeah, I think there's a hanging chain from some of the equipment, and so Guts is going to try and ramp off of the initial drop that sends you in there, grab that and Tarzan over the Null Range crew and land in some stagnant water on the other side.
The water?
I think she's confident that water is not deep. We will see what the rules say.
Great. Are you doing a check?
Oh, sorry. And of course, there's a loud and decisive check-in from the darkness.
Tally's fuck. Great. You have your one die to start off with. Guts. You always get a D6 for tricking it, so that's 2 dice. Your attitude is all full up. Your jacket is all full up. You can throw some kick from your jacket in there if you want.
Kick from the jacket, and that gets me a style point. And there's no downside to kick if it goes wrong.
It up. Yeah.
I just have to use the jacket somehow.
Yeah, I don't think you technically need to, but it's fun for flavor.
Yeah, I think the jacket is going to temporarily show wings.
Nice. I remember y'all always have access to the crew boost and kick.
Oh shit! Yeah.
If you ever need it.
So am I the only one who doesn't have any way to, like, seems like everyone's got moves that get them style, but I don't think I do I?
Not yet.
Not yet. Let's see. Walk it off. Get style.
I don't think I have any moves that get me. Oh no, there is one.
Yeah, you get style when you get slammed.
Yeah.
Later on, yeah.
Great. So you got those two. You're using a kick for that. Probably don't want a dare, but you can have one if you'd like.
No, I'm just gonna roll the 2 dice and see how bad it is.
Check it.
Check it. Not as loud as the check it for jumping off the roof.
Check it.
2 and a 1.
Oh, that's pretty bad.
Yep.
Ooh,
Pretty bad.
yeah.
Oof,
We're not
boy.
having a good day with our skating.
We did great at the slug blasting through the jungle, but
Yeah, I was gonna say we're not living up to the hype of our videos.
Yeah.
Everyone's starting to wonder if we edited those.
Yeah, that was going to be the next question there.
Oh
Um, hmm
It's real bad.
So you grind down the chain of
Yeah.
what again?
no. I was gonna grind down the rock going in, leap off of
Hmm.
that, grab a chain from some hanging equipment, swing from the chain, and then land in what I think is shallow water.
Yeah, yeah. And I think as you grab that chain and something like you get caught, like maybe your blades get caught in
Oh
it.
no. Yeah.
It was not like just the chain, it was a chain with some like rusty equipment, or maybe like something gave way a little bit and you
Yeah.
weren't able to swing where you want, and you wound up like kind of doing a little loop there.
Not good.
I think two things happen. One,
Either
you
of
wind
them
up
good?
hanging by and this was a trick, so it's double bad.
Oh no.
You wind up hanging by one blade there,
Yeah.
and also like since you're like doing this like weird like
Yeah.
two body
Spirograph
oscillating
thing.
thing, your drone can't really keep up or track where you're at,
Yeah.
and you wind up smashing into it.
Oh god.
And it just sparks,
Oh,
falls to the
man.
ground, parts everywhere.
Oh god. Okay. So I assume I can note that and take trouble, or I haven't
That
gotten the
is-
slam yet. So.
Yeah, those are not slams. Those are just things that happen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
And okay,
yeah.
So, hanging from the thing. Okay.
How do the other two react to that?
Oh, and now I have no small drone.
Now your drone is gone until it's repaired somehow. Yeah,
I've got a
or
repair
replaced.
kit. Maybe I can repair it. We can put my repair
Yeah.
kit to work.
Mm.
But first, let's either do something cool or make things way worse.
As I dangle from the chain.
I sort of feel like I saw what
Guys.
Guts was going for, and now I also see that Guts is like maybe in a little bit of danger.
Mhm.
So I was like, this is a great opportunity. It's a perfect opportunity to like do a trick, like to save Guts while doing the trick Guts was trying to do. So I'll like
All in. More
all kinda like-
on double zero.
I'm like, oh, I know what they were going for. I'll go down the thing. I'll jump up, but then like I'll grab Guts off the chain
Lift her off the chain.
and then
And then
land
land in the shallow water.
with both of us on my board. So it's like,
Mm.
yeah, super like kick ass, swashbuckler rescue.
This is such beautiful teenage
Awesome.
logic.
All right.
Yeah, yeah, so good.
Check,
Oh,
check
yeah.
it.
Is there a helping? I don't think there's a specific helping thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. I was trying to remember too because I feel like we
Yeah,
asked
you
to that
can
last
give each
time.
other boost kick or dares or whatever, but you can't like that's basically how you help each other.
Like I could give one of my check one of my boxes for someone else to get a booster kick.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool.
So you get one die to do that.
Can I want to use one of my turbos from Bingo. Like maybe Bingo can
Mhm.
do the fling to sling me again
Yeah.
So
Fling a sling.
I'm just gonna do that. I'll leave the kick off it. Let's just see. Okay, and this is
Do you want to dare?
no, I think we're gonna go.
And this is a trick.
Yeah. So I'm basically trying to do the trick
same
Guts
trick.
was going to do, but instead of grabbing the chain and swinging, I'm grabbing Guts and
Guts.
landing.
Nice.
So it's just 2d6.
It's just 2d6.
And bam.
Hey, it's a
5.
5.
So
Great.
that's
Cool.
better than I've been
Yeah.
doing.
So you grind down the same place that Guts ground down. You manage to like what does it look like when you do the like transfer to grab her off the chain? Off the chain.
Well, I think I had, again, I had Bingo do the sling me again to give me a little extra momentum.
Mhm.
And then And yeah, so where I would normally swing on the chain, instead, I kind of like grab Guts with one arm and the chain with the other to have just enough momentum to let go, and both of us land in the shallow water where Guts was aiming for.
In the water. Yeah.
And the puddle with hopefully like Guts on my board with me.
Yeah. Not shallow. Not shallow, turns out. Yeah, and I think like like after Guts got tangled up, like all of Null Range is like and then you do your thing, grab, and they're like, okay, cool, and you just like and just disappear into the water. Tally, what are you doing while this is all going on?
You tragically self-destructive, Ursulus.
Yeah, I think wait, sorry. Did Spike also yell check it?
I did,
Mhm.
yes.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
did say check.
So like, yeah, so Tally's face, like every time someone says check it, Tally's face just gets like deeper and deeper frown.
Oh, and did you take your style for the trick?
Who? Which one?
Spike?
Oh, do I get style for a trick? I forget how that works.
Yeah.
I
when you
assume
do it.
I don't get any style, right?
You do not get any
That
style.
was so bad.
Yeah, no, do a trick, get a style.
Oh, is that just okay? So every time you successfully do a trick, you get a
Yeah.
style. Sweet, thanks.
Yeah, whether it's a
Yeah.
good success or not.
So
What'd you say? Whether it's a
so-
good success or not?
Yeah, whether it's a perfect success or a
Right,
successful
5 or a
progress.
6, basically.
Yeah.
Dig it.
Yeah,
Oh
so
yeah,
Tally-
so you guys just like disappear into
yeah,
the water.
like bloop into the water.
And it's nighttime.
Mhm.
Great time to be at the bottom of a lake.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the water is dark, so like as soon as they go under, like all their lights go out
right.
from your
Yeah.
perspective.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think I just well, okay. So but there are chains.
Oh yeah, there's all sorts of stuff around.
Like, yeah. Is there any rope? or just
Probably
like-
not rope. I think
Yeah,
that would be
yeah.
gone for after a
Yeah.
while.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I just gate to the side of the lake or the pond and like if I can turn up my light my light board and just try to like, yeah, I'm just like holding my board like a flashlight, trying to like see down like
I imagine Bingo has come up to the edge of the lake and is uselessly throwing a grappling
just like
hook.
old times. Yeah, and when you get closer, like you can see that they are down there. It is
Yeah.
probably like a mine shaft that got filled in,
Oh, jeez.
and you like see they're going a ways down.
Uh-oh.
And yeah, the two of you, like you were like da 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 da, and did the rescue, and then fortunately this was filled with water. Could have been very bad if it was not. So you find yourself descending in the deep unexpectedly. How do you react to that?
oh, do they know how to swim yet, you guys?
One of them's got rollerblades on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, well, that can't offer me anything. I was like, I could use. Oh,
Okay.
go ahead.
You
I
got
was gonna say the jacket could do something useful, and then I saw that it has no turbo left, and it was like, no, no, it cannot.
Tally, do you do anything to try to get them out of there?
Yeah, I mean if they're like, I think yes. So go check with the light, like, oh good, they're there. Like they're not coming up really fast. They're kind of not. I guess I will is there a loose chain or do I have to cut?
We can say there's
Chain.
one. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll just like grab a chain, wind it around Bingo, and just like try to like throw it down.
Do you drop Bingo down?
No, just the end of the chain.
Okay.
Yeah. Just like
And Bingo's just like dog sized, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was thinking probably like large dog size. I
Mhm.
mean, or like medium, not like a poodle, but like, probably like a
Yeah,
40,
like
50
a
pound dog. Maybe?
golden retriever size.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool. So maybe like wrapping the chain around a piece of scrap or something is nearby. Just in case something goes wrong. Let's roll for that for sure. You get your 1 die for free. I think that's that. Do you have a turbo on your die on your? Oh yeah, you have all sorts of turbos and
Yeah.
and everything.
Oh, and we have crew stuff as well.
And you also have crew stuff. Yeah.
And the crew stuff resets at the start of a run?
I believe so, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And at the moment, just confirming what I see on the sheet, we have a 2. What are the names again?
2 boost, 1 kick.
2 beast, 1 kick.
Yeah. So I'll take a boost from my attitude.
Cool.
Good.
Tally's
2
got
and a
all
6.
the rolls. While the rest of us are sucking it up, Tally's just acing everything they try.
Nice. That is a 6. Awesome. Tell me how you pulled them out successfully. Was it like?
Yeah. It is not graceful. Wait, that's right. My board isn't actually a board. It's just a
hard light.
Yeah. So I look down. You guys aren't coming up. I like look around real quickly, like there's a dog. I was like, I don't know what's gonna help. Maybe. But there's some chain nearby. I throw it to not Van. The one with the blazer. Or whoever's
the
close.
blazer. That is on the NPCs tab. Curtis with the douchey blazer.
Yeah, or whoever is close, I guess.
Yeah, let's say Curtis is perfect. Yeah.
So I throw it to Curtis. Oh, this is great. Oh yeah, all the NPCs are here. I didn't know you could scroll down. So I throw it to Curtis and tell him to like wrap it around something stable.
Okay.
And I like something stable, not like your home life, Curtis.
Whoa.
That might be a little much for Tal.
Gratuitous.
Yeah, let's say that's alternate universe Tally, but yes. So wrap around something stable, and I'm out in the water up to my ankles or calves, and like throw the chain.
Yeah, you're standing on like a little ledge around the lip there.
Yeah. And try to so I'm just lighting it up as it goes down.
Nice. And the two of you can easily see it and like grab on and get pulled up.
And then when I feel them grab on, I'm pulling the chain and I yell to no range, like pull. I don't know if anyone's pulling, but
I can see. I can see we're either refusing to or just kind of confusedly
and the two of you flop on the ground.
Thanks, Tally. You and Curtis are like heroes.
And Curtis is like, no, that was all Tally.
Tally, you're on fire today.
I mean, that was all fucking Tally. He's foul mouthed.
Curtis, I couldn't have done it without you. You're important.
No, you totally did it without me.
So, question: is my board? Do I have my board, or is my board still in the water, or what happened there?
No, the slam, or not the slam, the snag was falling into the water, so you still got your board with you.
All right, cool.
Yeah, that would have been
like dumping water out of the roller blades.
Oh, you did a trick, so it would be double bad, I guess. Yeah. We'll let that one go. Great. And after everyone's up, there's like genuine applause from Null Range, and Van comes up and extends a hand to Guts, helps you up.
Yeah.
And he like looks to the rest of the crew, and they're like, I think Curtis like gives him a thumbs up, like, well, you still got a lot of work. You still got a lot to work on. but like, that takes balls. Like that is a like, most people would just come like, I don't know. Some people are intimidated by us, I think. So, you know, you just like went balls out and fucked up. But you know what? You guys yell. Some crews will probably let the other folks drown or be hanging there and just throw beer cans at them or whatever. Y'all work together to help each other so much.
We're tight.
And I
Like
think
Curtis.
yeah. And yeah, like Curtis.
Just like I'm trying to push this Curtis unwanted hero narrative.
Right.
No, I am not. And says
There's a reason Guts is called Guts.
Guts. I think between your like fuck you attitude and your ability to get yourselves each other out of trouble, I think and he like gives the like Delaney comes over like
Yeah.
so you know we have this relationship with Fust. Fust is one of the sponsors.
Oh, yeah. FQST, last real indie
UST.
sponsor, owned, operated by total a-holes.
Yeah. A group of diehard anti-establishment old guard jerks. We kind of have a deal with them. Sometimes
they're
can
old
be a
school.
little bit contentious. And
Yeah, no one gets along with Fust.
I mean no one gets along with us. So it's kind of a powder keg.
Well, see, we think you're all right, but Fust are a bunch of assholes.
Oh, they would say the same thing about us, and they'd be right. Anyway, they're doing a big hoverboarding demo over in Fennispar, and we were wondering if you wanted to get in on that.
Fennispar. Let's see, does Fennispar Hazmat one or
Good question. Let's
Yeah.
see. You can actually get to Fennispar and back, so that's good.
yeah, via the jungle.
Let's see. Fennispar. There's worlds. Fennispar is a bustling. Oh yeah, it's civilized. It's a bustling, exotic, utopian city. Locals trade olives, spices in the forum, and discuss the multiverse and ancient temples, and try to ignore all the ghosts. Yeah, so they've got a little expo set up there. And they're like, yeah, we'd like you to get in on it. Maybe we can put in a good word for you. Maybe you can, since you're so kind of teamworky, goody, you can. We don't want to rehabilitate our image, clearly, because that is our thing.
Yeah.
But helping smooth a couple things over. I think this could be a mutually beneficial arrangement. What do you say? Who's the boss?
Oh, well, I mean, that's Andromeda, but there's a whole thing.
Where are they?
Where is Andromeda?
Porcupine. Implying the emoji that was put on the social feed for Andromeda.
Just chilling.
Oh, man.
So yeah, you can check in with your boss and let us know.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we'd be in. I mean, we're
Yeah,
never. I mean, why would we not be in?
Right? Now, look, whatever you think people think about you, you're shooting straight with us, right? So
yeah,
this seems like a good deal. Yeah,
seems like a good deal. Yeah.
Why wouldn't we go to Fennispar?
+1. Cool. If you would like to, you can spend the rest of the evening hoverboarding at will, doing sick tricks and whatnot.
Can I try and repair Guts's drone?
Yeah, let's do a little bit of that.
Because that's still fucked up, right?
That's still fucked up.
And I have repair tools.
Let me take a look at what we have here. Yeah.
And I take any
Um,
chance I can to like I have crushes on every female in the whole
Sure.
city. Think whoever's in my eyesight at the time.
Oh no,
It's like-
you're composing poems about them.
Fair, fair. Yeah, let's go ahead and make that a roll. So that'll be your tools will let you do it at all. So there's your one
Hey.
die.
Hey Guts, I can fix that up for you if you want.
Oh
I
man.
mean, I'm gonna need to film all our cool exploits when we go do this thing.
I mean, Bust has the media set up, so
Yeah, but I mean, but Guts is
We need our own footage.
Guts is
Mhm.
transmits
y'all got
on
a
Guts's
brand.
own gutter channel. You don't
That's
want
right.
gutters to have to watch the public channel.
gutter snakes. Great. Do you want to use any boost or take a dare on that one?
We're gonna have we're about to clear our
Yeah,
crew
the smoke
stuff,
of the item.
so smoke them, etc.
Yeah, then why not? I might as well. I'll use my last turbo from Bingo. I'll be like Bingo, and then Bingo's eyes will light up to be my work lights. That's how Bingo will help me.
Want to take a kick from that too?
From Bingo,
is
you mean,
that-
or another source?
Or is that, yeah, I mean, we also have a kick on the crew.
I'm just. How would that work when repairing a drone?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh,
I mean,
okay,
it would
never mind.
just make it like really repaired.
Yeah, I was like, man, I
Never
repaired this.
mind.
Would it possibly upgrade it if I use a kick?
Probably not.
Is that impossible?
Fair.
All right.
Yeah, well, in the little rules tab on the lower right hand side, kick lets you program, damage your monster, get more style points, get some side benefit, maybe. Yeah, I mean, if you spend that kick, we'll say that we can work something out in there.
Oh, okay, that sounds.
Yeah.
I mean,
interesting.
let's just do it. Let's do
Yeah, why not?
nothing else, a style point or something. I'm sure we can figure something out. Because
Yeah,
I
cool.
am trying to impress Guts with my cool fixing skills.
So that's just 2 dice.
2 dice
guys take a kick?
and hey,
That is a 6. Fantastic.
Repaired the fuck out of it.
Yeah. So yeah. Can you roll a 6-sided for me?
You got
Oh,
it.
no. The drone is now a murder bot.
Red light now.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh well, that's not it. I mean, I
No, that's
know what
great.
I'm
No,
rolling for,
that's totally fine.
but-
So yeah, so you are you doing that in in the quarry or like later on when you're at a more controlled situation?
I guess it kind of depends. Like, are we kind of going straight from here to this?
No.
event
There's
or-
some contracts to sign and
Yeah, I
something
mean,
about it,
obviously,
all that stuff.
if possible, it seems like it'd be better to get, in a
we're still in
maybe
mushy downtime area. So
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. It's
cool,
my
yeah.
shop or the church basement or wherever we're hanging out.
yeah. And I think you get it working, it's in perfect shape, but you have a few extra parts left over.
Of course, like you always do when you're fixing something.
And I think you're actually going to get a coil out of it.
Sweet.
Yeah, he was like, I don't know where this goes, but it seems to work now. So yeah, give yourself a
Sometimes,
coil.
sometimes there's unnecessary parts and things that you don't
Yeah.
actually need.
Redundancies.
Man,
It was just the extra one in case something went wrong.
yeah.
And something went wrong. Great. Cool. Yeah, I think anyone want to do anything before we? I think that's a good place to stop, and we can like do the official like this is the run, and we'll refill all the stuff at the beginning of next time.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Is that cool? Any other like little downtime stuff you want to do while we're here?
Geez. Yeah,
I just want to do a trick.
one trick to spend what we've got left.
Now that everything's calm.
Oh, that would.
Actually,
I mean, I realize I am metagaming trying to spend the crew stuff before it resets. But like Tally has been saving our asses the entire time. And it would be good to see Tally do one trick of her own choosing.
Yeah.
I don't think we're going to be in any situations where a trick is going to be appropriate.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah. But you got some stuff there. Cool. Let's wrap it here then. We'll start off with the next run next time, and we'll just do some stars and wishes. Go let's go reverse. So let's go with Ben first.
Oh, stars. I just love downtime with you guys. Just figuring out what the world looks like. Just things like that. Seeing how things fit together. Yeah, real interested. Star, I guess, for the system. I'm actually. I like all the pieces. I'm finding the rule book a little confusing, just in its layout.
Mhm.
Like it's such a wonderful like art object.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's a fantastic artifact. I love it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I ordered the fancy version for the new Kickstarter. So
yeah, nice. But there's things where it's just like, oh, like there's a beat here, and then like 40 pages later, there's another beat. I'm like, but the
Agreed.
character keeper is real nice and keeps things in order.
yeah, I just brought everything all together in one place.
Yeah, I do have to have like 3 tabs of it open, just so I'm like, okay, this is my character tab, this is the crew tab. But yeah, so yes, stars for the game, stars for the people playing the game. Yeah, I'm real curious. Wishes, yeah, I just want to see what happens next.
Cool. Then I think who's next? Let's do Peter next.
Yeah, I think star for like the mechanics of like it is so easy to get ourselves into trouble and to relatively painless to get ourselves back out of trouble, and it's leading to like in game it is leading towards a lot of there are no consequences decisions that get the vibe of the characters in the world. Yeah, star for Mark inventing all sorts of ways for stuff to go wrong for us. I feel like we've just got this perfect like serve and volley thing of planning the terrible idea and then coming up with here's how disaster strikes. Yeah, stars for everyone running with null range's personality. I love that they're like ideal, uncompromising ideologues that we kind of get along with. Okay. That's an interesting relationship. Yeah, wishes. I'm eager to see what Thanaspar is. I'm eager to see like if this deal is not what we signed up for, or if it's exactly what we signed up for, and we find ways to make it possibly go very wrong. Both of those seem like fun possibilities. Yeah, and I'm eager to see like we keep picking up interesting skills and equipment, and I would love to see those start to come into play. I mean, they already are, and so yeah. Cool. And I think that is it for stars and wishes for me.
Awesome. And Heath.
Yeah, just cool game. Cool, and of course, cool people. Everybody's always cool in whatever game we're playing. It's fun to. I mean, all the games we play usually have classes of some sort, but this is it's just fun because it's sort of a different kind of class, and then like how we each have just sort of our core trait, the
More
grit, the guts,
personality.
the heart. Yeah, that's kind of a cool twist on that, where it's nice to you have kind of your driving, just sort of like I'm this kind of person. How do I handle that? Yeah, cool system. My only real wish is just know it better myself. I keep telling myself every week, part of me is like, oh, I want to sit down with the rule book and like really go through it and try to learn more myself, so I'm not as dependent on just being like, what can I do, Mark? But as Ben said, maybe I think it was a bit overwhelming because we play so many games where usually the rule book's like 5 pages, or whatever. And this one, I'm like, oh god, this rule book's huge.
You have 2 attributes, slug and blast.
Yeah. And so it's like I did before our first session, I was trying to go through it, but I always find it so hard to grok stuff just out of a book before you get in the game and you see it's applied. And you're like, oh, okay, we do this and this thing. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
But I would like to take another pass at it, just so I like to be familiar with systems myself, so I'm not just totally dependent on someone else to tell me what I can or can't do.
It took me several passes through the book before like getting all the pieces into place. I think that's partially just the nature of Force in the Dark stuff. It's just like there's so many moving pieces. No matter which ones you put next to which ones, they're always going to be like, I also need that piece for over there. Plug this one in over here. Yeah, but yeah, for sure. And anyone out there who wants to learn a system, build a character keeper. You can learn it real quick. Cool. Any other wishes?
I think that's it.
Sweet. Yeah, good time. Really enjoyed learning about all the world, all the family stuff.
Yeah.
I have copious notes, and I'll be populating the NPC tab with all sorts of fun stuff there. Yeah, fun to get even. I love downtime as much as I love any other part. It's really good time to just kind of like dig into the characters and relationships and the stuff that's like actually matters. So I again, in Force of the Dark games, most of them have a downtime where it's like, oh, you can do 2 things off this list of actions or whatever. And some people like just like check, did it. Well, let's do another job. I really feel like this gives you a lot of stuff to play with, and like that's where you get your next job from sometimes. Like here's where we build relationships with this person and all that. So yeah, downtime so much fun. Y'all made it a good time. Wishes, see what the Spar is like. See, we haven't interacted with the sponsor yet, so I'm curious to see what that looks like as well, and to get Andromeda back on for the you're going to Thanaspar next week. Yeah, I think that's all I've got. Anything else before we say goodbye to the internet?
Hi, internet.
Bye, internet. Bye.